used only one rule for finding particular integral, that was if your the right side function of xy was in form of e to the power, then we have solved those type of. Okay, please. Okay. Now, suppose our differential equation, that is our right side, is in some function of sine any arbitrary or cos. We have solved this type of form for pi in ODE. Like our pi will be, suppose I am solving d square plus dd dash plus d dash minus 1 z is function of x and y. Your right side is nothing but this. Okay, so this is your f dd dash. Okay, so f dd dash z is sine x plus 2y, where your f dd dash is given by uh, d square plus dd dash. I can take the common, or you have to factorize in form ad plus bd dash plus c. We have to factorize in this form, in this factor. Okay, for finding out the cf. And okay, I have, this is d uh, d plus d dash, right? If I take the common of this is, no, I will take from these two, right? I will take the common d dash from this, then it will be d plus 1, and from d square minus 1 there will be d plus 1 d minus 1. So I will have the form as d plus 1 d dash plus d minus 1 z is sine x plus 2y. Now you know how to find out the CF for this. This is A, B, C. Your C is 0 here. B is, no, your C is 1 here. B is 1. A is 1. So this will be CF. For this, it will be e to the power minus 1 by 1. So this will be minus x. This will be, and for this there will be plus c by b. So e to the power x, phi 1, phi 2. So this will be 1 minus x. Okay. The form was your e to the power minus c by ax into by phi by minus ax. So you know how to find this CF. Now for finding out pi, this will be 1 by pi is equal to 1 by d plus 1 d dash plus d minus 1 sine x plus 2y. Okay, for this I have to I will put in place of, you remember in OD, I have to put d square is by minus a square if your coefficient was A, there was for ODE there was only in terms of x, but since here is independent variable is x and y, so for d square we will put minus a square, or for d dash square we will put minus b square. Okay, and for dd dash is we will put minus ab. Okay, so I have to um, simplify. Okay, I have to put d square, so I should write this d square plus that was the equation was d square dd dash. Okay, I will put d square is coefficient is 1, so it will be minus 1 here. Okay, a square means I could have written this minus 1 square. Okay, then this will be dd dash will be replaced by minus ab. Minus ab means minus your a is 1 and your b is 2. Minus ab, I cannot put anything in place of d dash, so I will leave it like this, and this will be sin x plus 2y. It will be nothing but d dash, this will be minus 2, minus 1, minus 3, and this will be minus 1, that d dash minus 4. Since we have to put, so I will make this d dash square, so I will multiply, that means I will operate this by sin x plus 2y, and it will be so then I can replace for, okay, I should have written like this d dash square, and you remember you should write your operator in a way, that is I should have written in not this form, I should have written this operand, this is operator, it will operate on this, and I will write this as this. Okay, so this I will put this as minus b square, that is minus your b is uh, 2, then b square is 4, so this will be minus 4, minus 16. Now okay, so this is equal to minus 1 by 20, and now your d dash will operate on this, and you what will be, d dash is differential operator with respect to y, so this will be, I am writing here only 1 by, so it will operate on so sine, you know the differentiation will be cos x plus 2y, and the coefficient will be 2, and this term will be same, that is plus 4 sine x plus 2y minus 20. So you can simplify this, and you will have your minus 1 by 10 cos x plus 2y minus 1 by 5 sin x plus 2y. Okay, and your complete solution will be summing these pi with the CF. So when you will write the solution of your given PD, you will write CF plus pi. That means what you have got here, that is this term. Okay, this is the same as before. The like the ODs, there we have only replaced for d square, here you have to replace for d dash also. So you will uh, do this type of problems, and There are examples. I have sent you the PDF, right? I think there are exercises. So, okay, just first we learn the rules so that you can solve this. Okay, next is another is when is you have done for only x in ODE, that is in a polynomial in x power. So then what we have done that we have taken this as 1 by f dd dash x to the power y by n. We will expand in a series. You remember we have done this for only d. We have expressed in terms of series and then we have operated this d on x and we have found out the value. So similarly, we will do here, right? Like suppose I have a problem like mm, this is del to z del x del y plus del z del x minus del z del y minus z. Okay, so given problem is only xy. Okay, okay, leave it. So your m is 1, n is 1. It may be of any order, but okay. Since this order is lower, it will be simple. Otherwise, it will be a little bit complicated, nothing else. So your this is dd dash plus d minus d dash minus 1. That is, I will write this as dd dash plus d minus d dash minus 1 operated on z. This is xy. So this will be d minus 1 d dash d minus 1. So this will be nothing but d minus 1 d dash plus 1 z. Okay, please find out the CF and tell me what is your CF is. What you have got for your CF?
Ma'am, e to the power x into f1 of y.
Okay, you have used f1 of y, right? Plus
Plus e to the power minus y into f2 of
oh, I am
x.
sorry. This will be to the power minus y.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
f2 of x.
Okay. But you have the form of AD plus BD. Okay, so you have replaced in terms of these. Acha, okay. So next is you have to find out the PI. One by D minus
ম্যাম,
one.
একটা প্রশ্ন ছিল।
হ্যাঁ বলো।
ম্যাম, আমরা সিএফ বার করার যে ফর্মুলাটা জানি সেটাতে তো আমরা মানে এ আর এর এক্সপ্রেশন দিয়ে জানি ই টু দি পাওয়ার
হ্যাঁ
মাইনাস সি আর আপন এ আর। তো
হ্যাঁ
ম্যাম এখানে এ আরটা 0 ছিল সেকেন্ড ফ্যাক্টরটার জন্য। তো
দাঁড়া
ওইখানটাতে
দাঁড়া, আমার মনে আছে আমরা এই ফর্মে বের করেছিলাম ওই এডি প্লাস বিডি, এরকম ফর্মগুলো ছিল না,
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
ফ্যাক্টরগুলো
হ্যাঁ
এরকম ছিল।
এডি প্লাস বিডিএফ
আর
প্লাস সি।
হ্যাঁ, এবার আমরা করে তার জন্য জেনারেল ইয়েটা কি বেরিয়েছিল, ই টু দি পাওয়ার মাইনাস সি বাই এ।
সি বাই এ এক্স
হ্যাঁ
ইন্টু ফাই অফ এ
হ্যাঁ
ওয়াই মাইনাস বি এক্স।
হ্যাঁ ঠিক, হ্যাঁ এটাই
হ্যাঁ
ছিল।
ম্যাম, হ্যাঁ ম্যাম এখানে তো
এবার প্লাস
এবার
মাইনাস, হ্যাঁ
ডি ড্যাশ প্লাস ওয়ান যে ফ্যাক্টরটা আছে ওখানে তো ডি
আচ্ছা
এর
ডি ড্যাশ প্লাস,
কোএফিসিয়েন্টটা 0।
আচ্ছা ডি ড্যাশ প্লাস ওয়ান মানে ডি এর কোফিসিয়েন্ট এটা 0 ছিল।
হ্যাঁ
এইখানে বুঝতে পারছো, এইটা যেহেতু 0, তার মানে আমরা এই ফর্মে এটাকে আসলে লিখতে পারবো না।
ম্যাম, এটা
তখন
যদি বেসিক থেকে আসি আমরা।
আরে ওটা দাঁড়াও, তোমাদের একটা কন্ডিশন ছিল যে ওটা এরকম হবে, প্রোভাইডেড এ নট ইজ ইকাল টু 0। তোমাদের ওখানে দেবে দুটো ছিল, এই ফর্মে লিখবো প্রোভাইডেড এ নট ইজ ইকাল টু 0, আর আরেকটা ছিল ই টু দি পাওয়ার ওই মাইনাস সি বাই বি ওয়াই ফাই, এটাও বোধহয় এ ওয়াই মাইনাস বি এক্সই হবে, প্রোভাইডেড বি নট ইজ ইকাল টু 0। আমার মনে আছে আমি দুটোই
ওকে
তোমাদেরকে
ম্যাম।
দেবে, কন্ডিশন দুটো বলা ছিল, এ নট ইজ ইকাল টু 0 হলে তোমার এটা হবে, আর এই জন্য এখানে এটা ওয়াই এর টার্মটাকে নিতে হয়েছে।
হ্যাঁ 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 ঠিক আছে।
আচ্ছা okay, so my factor is pi is 1 by d minus 1 d dash plus 1, or which is plus and which is minus, d minus 1 d dash plus 1 is operated on xy, right? And for previously what you have done, if suppose it was in terms of x only, and this is of so this I can write this as so this is 1 plus d dash, so we don't have to minus 1, and this I can take this as 1 is minus is 1 minus 3, it's operated on xy. So I will now, since this term is only single, so I am not taking the other terms. Okay, so the next term would be, so I am not taking these terms. And so what you can do, you can operate this operator on xy, since it is the difference operator of x. So you will, keeping y fixed, you will get a result same. Then whatever result you have got, then you can operate this operator, that is, it is a since you will take this y is constant, so you will have some terms with x y, and so you will then operate on the result, that this operator. And another thing you can do, you can multiply these operators such that that is only the single terms, or maybe it is easier, first you operate on this there will be only two terms, and then you will operate on these two terms, and whatever you got will be the result. Okay, and you can see this is a very simple function, so that is why you are getting only simple terms. Suppose these are xm, y is a large mn, then you will have a large number of terms here and here. So there, that is your calculation will be a little bit laborious. So calculate this, operate on this operand, and tell me the result. Okay, suppose I am operating first this will be xy, and this will be only y. So I am operating here, this will be minus 1 xy, this will be plus d dash, means this will be only x, and I will have another term is minus y, and I will have plus 1. You have got this result? This will be the pi. Have you got this result?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And or otherwise you can multiply these two, whatever is convenient to you. Okay. So, okay, now I am giving you another example you have to solve. Like d square minus dd dash minus 2d, uh, 2d square, d square, 2d z is equal to 2x plus 3y. So first find out the CF, then this will be d, 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 d dash t t You can divide this by either d or by d dash, so that one of the term will be 1. Here you will divide by d, so I think you will be able to do it, so tell. So after solving, tell me what you have got.
ম্যাম 1 প্লাস ডি ড্যাশ বাই ডি টু দি পাওয়ার -1 হবে টার্মটা।
কোনটা? এটা
হ্যাঁ,
সরি, this will be minus. Okay. No. This will be okay. 1 plus x. This will be minus, right? That means after operating these two, we have to integrate twice. That is 1 by d square, right? For this type of term d dash by d, first you have to operate on this by differentiation with respect to y, then you have to integrate the term with respect to x. We won't have this type of terms, so there will be 1 minus degrees. Okay. So 1 by d square. This will be 1 plus d dash by d minus 2 d square. This will be operated on 2x plus 3y, equivalent to 1 by d square. Okay, so first we have 1, this is 2x plus 3y, and then it will be first operated on, so there will be only 3, and so that will be another 3x integrated. Okay, so 5x plus 3y we have to
ম্যাম
integrate
পিআইটা কি এরকম হবে 3x² y/2 - 7x³/6?
3x square y by
2
-7x³
-7x³/6.
না plus 5x cube by 6 এইটা
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম +5x³/6 এসছে
5x plus
Okay.
3y, so you will integrate this with respect to x, so there will be 2 times, so this will be, and there is 2 times, so 5x³/6. This will be the result pi. Okay, so there is another rule left, and that is and okay, I wish to take a class test of you for 30 marks. So please talk with your friends and suggest a date for, okay? Next week, or maybe it may not be on Thursday also. You can suggest any date. That is afternoon. I am free for any weekdays, Monday to Friday. So you can suggest a date even on the date which I don't have class. Okay, so you have to suppose this is 7th. So you can fix a date after 7 or 10 days, right? And I will tell you the syllabus. That is this PI. Up to this PI, I will take the exam. Any questions on that? তোমাদের কোনো আপত্তি থাকলে সেটাও জানাও, নইলে আমি জানবো কি করে?
Ma'am, how will the exam be taken? That means
Okay,
if
that
is
is we will take online. Okay, fine. First of all, it will be online, and I have created a classroom, Google Classroom. I will okay invite you all, so that first we have to check that is everyone is accessing this classroom, so that, and I will fix the time, and I will okay at least 6 to 7 set of questions will be there, and depending on roll number which question set is applicable to you, uh, then you will that in the given prescribed time format you have to do at your home by hand, and you will take the scan and PDF and you will upload in the Google Classroom within the stipulated time limit. Okay. Before that, I will invite you all to the classroom, Google Classroom, so that I will be sure that everyone is accessing the Google Classroom. I have
Ma'am,
created.
Ma'am,
ma'am,
ma'am, when will you tell the
sorry
syllabus?
to interrupt.
Yes, tell me.
ম্যাম অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট ফরম্যাটে হবে না টেস্ট ফরম্যাটে হবে, মানে 3 ঘন্টা সময় হবে না অ্যাসাইনমেন্ট ফরম্যাটে আমাদের যেমন সেকেন্ড সেমিস্টারটা ইভ্যালুয়েট করা হয়েছিল ওইভাবে হবে, কাইন্ডলি একটু বলতে পারবেন?
না না টেস্ট ফরম্যাটে হবে। সাপোজ ইট ইজ আ 30 marks assign internal class test, so I will give you, in general you have 1 hour time for your class test, right? So I will give you 1 hour with some 15 or 20 minutes for uploading the paper. Okay, or and I think most of the people will have don't have any problem, right? If someone has any internet facility problem or something, please let me know before the exam, so that for them I can make anything alternative or something like I have to think about. Okay, I think most of the persons will be able to do it in time, and suppose you have some 20 minutes extra time for uploading the PDF, I think it is sufficient, isn't it? Someone who is outside Kolkata or some inaccessible range internet connectivity problem, okay, that I will consider, but you should let me know that you are having problem and something like that. Okay. And
Ma'am, when will you tell us the syllabus?
okay, I am telling you the syllabus. The that is up to this PD that I have taught up to this class. That is for finding the PI up to the PI. That will be the syllabus. I think 10 to 12 days time is sufficient for you, or you may take it later if you say if you need 2 weeks time. So it's okay. It's
Ma'am,
up to you.
ma'am, is this a class test or internal sort of thing, or is this the evaluation of the semester itself?
Okay, till now, in general, you have always your class test, right? And that is your the weightage is given already. That is before that it was 30/70. That is your semester exam is 70 and 30 for, but for this semester I don't know. So you take it very seriously, because it may happen that is your total class test is, I am not at all sure till now that whatever will be the format for evaluating. And I know for our department the internal class test marks is added to the semester marks. Okay, suppose 50 marks problem, 10 marks is we are taking as internals, and these 10 marks will be totally added to the semester marks. That is, their semester will exam will be for 40 marks only. So they are taking it very seriously, like the test exam. But for your stream, for the last year, your weightage was 30/70. I don't know for this whatever decision that has been taken I have to talk with my HOD or the stream so that I know the weightage of. And have you given your class test exam for any of the subjects for this semester till now? You have?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Actually, we came to hear that there will be no class test in this semester. We came to hear. I don't know that if it's a official or for all department thing. We came to hear that there will be no class test for this semester, and of the final evaluation most probably would take place in an assignment mode. So that's why there is a bit of confusion.
Okay, okay. Then basically, since we are taking class test for all classes, so that's why I thought that I have to take class test for your class also. Okay, that was my understanding. So I will talk to my department. So then, okay, then for the time being, now it is okay. Then we can have it later, right? I don't know whether, but something I am not sure. But for every faculty, we are taking internals for this semester or for CBCS course. Okay, so since you haven't given any class test, so I won't take any class test right now. Depending on what will happen later, I will see.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So
Okay,
I
thank you.
think I will require another 2 to 3 classes for complete your syllabus. Okay, then whenever your final sem exam is scheduled, when it is scheduled for your
Ma'am,
final exam?
that has been not told yet, but 22nd our means sessional dissolve is there, 22nd of January. After that, it is probably there. Actually, there is a lot of confusion. We thought that the final evaluation will be based on assignments, but there is no official statement about that. So we don't know till now that when means how the exam will take place,
Okay,
and
okay, 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 okay. Oh, basically you are then 1 month ahead because our semester, that is our mathematics departmental semester, that is for the last year, second year or third year, that is ending on, that is we are taking exam on February 17th. Okay, that is our academic calendar. Okay, February 17th. So since your
okay, ma'am.
class is dissolving on 22nd Jan, so
Yes, ma'am.
probably you will having your test or exams in the first week of February at the latest, or maybe before that. I am not sure.
Ma'am, it is written in the
So,
academic calendar that it will held in the 27th of January,
oh,
and it will
27th
be
of that. Okay.
yes,
Tentatively,
ma'am.
yes, tentatively.
Tentatively. Okay, fine. And no one has taken a class test yet, right?
No, ma'am.
Okay,
No,
so
ma'am.
I
No,
won't
ma'am.
take class test right now because then we have to know the decision, whatever decision has been taken, right? And your all classes syllabus has been
No,
completed.
ma'am. No, ma'am. No,
No,
ma'am.
no, no.
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay. So I will make sure that I complete it by 21st Jan. Okay, so I think next two class I will may take a longer class. So I may start at 9:30 a.m. Is okay for you? Hello.
Ma'am, from next week we won't be having our lab also. So
Okay, okay, okay. Then it is 10 p.m. class is okay. Then 10 p.m. class I may take to up to 12. Okay. No problem. Okay. And I think it is pretty easy for this type of problem. So you will be easily catch up. Okay. And for your mathematics syllabus, that is AL has done, I think, the vector calculus and vector algebra.
yes, ma'am.
He has completed his syllabus. No, I think no.
Only volume integration and divergence theorem is left in the syllabus of vector calculus.
Okay, okay, okay. So almost. Basically, if I do this calculation for this PI, then we will be left only method of separation of variables. That is one simple method. and you will solve heat equation, Laplace equation and wave equation by this method only. And then it is done for your PDE. And have you solved any heat equation or by Laplace transform or something like that? Already solved the equation, right?
Yes, ma'am, in circuit
Okay.
analysis.
So you have already solved the heat equation, Laplace equation by other method. So you have just learn the method of separation of variable and you will solve this. Okay. Fine. Then it is very easy. Okay. Next rule is our function is v e to the power ax plus by. Here this v is a function of x and y. You have done this type of form in only x in ODE. You have replaced 1 by fd e to the power ax uh, it is v. You have replaced it by f t plus a. You remember that was the where v was your function in x only. Since it is your independent variable x and y, so your v is a function of x and y, and our pi will be nothing but f dd dash v e to the power x plus by will be nothing but I will replace d by d plus a and d dash by d dash plus b, and this will be e to the power vy into v. Okay. Now I have to solve this type of problems, right? So example is okay. So your given problem is d square minus d dot z x. This is your b e to the power ax plus by. So you know how to find out the CF, and for this we have taken the trial solution will e to the power x plus bi. Okay, for I am not finding the CF, I am just finding the pi. What will be your pi? I will replace this d by d plus a where a is 2. D plus 2 square minus this is this is d square minus d. It will be multiplied this will be d square is multiplied will be this. That means our this will be d plus 2 and this will be d plus d dash will be, I cannot factorize by anything, right? D square minus d dash, I cannot factorize it. So it will be just by, I will replace by d plus a and minus d dash by D dash plus B is 3. Right. This will be operated on X. Okay, so this will be e to the power 2x 3y. This will be d square plus 4d plus 4 minus operated on x. So I will simplify this. E to the power 2x 3y, and this was d square plus 40 minus d dash plus 7. D square 40 d dash. Okay, since it is in terms of x, so I have to make it a, suppose I am dividing by, I will divide by 7, or I can divide by any 40 or d dash. So I have to make it 1. And 7 is 7, 1 minus d dash plus 40 d square x. I will
বাই 7 হবে না অন্য টার্মগুলো থেকে?
oh, I'm sorry. That will be 7. That will be 1 minus of, that will be all will be minus, right? I can make mistakes. That was minus 1. So if I take this minus, so that will be plus. Okay. Okay, I am not writing the other terms. That is not applicable at all. So it will be this won't exist. This will be minus 4 by 7. So this is the PI. Okay. So you know your CF, you know your PI. So this is the result. Okay, I am now giving you another example so that, okay. Okay, do it by yourself. No, you solve this problem. D minus, okay. You have to apply this for sine y. You have to apply the form for sine, and should have written this as this. This no. Okay, it is already given in the PDF, so I think you will be able to solve it, or if you do any type of miscalculation, you can check with the result. Okay, so I wish to move to classification of, and there are exercises given in the PDF. So solve those exercises, and I should move to this second order equations. Okay. Suppose I have a given PD, that is, we are taking only the second order, like u is a function of x and y, such that it is a general form I am taking. U is a dependent variable dependent on x and y, and we can differentiate up to 2 times, that is u with respect to x and y. Well, we will assume that this function is differentiable with respect to x and y up to at least 2 times in some domain, and then we can classify these partial differential equations as hyperbolic, elliptic, or parabola. such that if they satisfies the condition according as, suppose this is less than 0. You remember the similar form in I think you have done in your geometry class, in coordinate geometry. The condition for parabola, the condition for hyperbola. So what will be this? If it is less than 0, what will be this? We will assume that we can transform this equation to a canonical form of standard this form, and we know. Do you remember what will be this if this is less than 0?
Elliptic.
Yes, this is elliptic, and this is
Parabolic.
right, and this will be. It is
Hyperbolic.
basically only a classification, uh, and since we will do our heat equation, wave equation, you can, and it is only we will valid for only second order. We cannot tell if the order is high. And suppose you know the coefficients, and then you can classify as this. Okay, and suppose I am giving you the equation and tell me what is this, del to u by del x. Suppose this is a function of x and t. You know the coefficient, we can check for the condition and tell me what is this. I'm sorry, this is, there is nothing. That is your coefficient is 1 here. Can you tell the nature of this equation? Compare with A, B and C. Or this is very simple, del to u.
Hyperbolic.
This will be hyperbolic. And what will be this? 1, 1. This will be negative.
Circle.
This will be elliptic, right? Your coefficient is 1 here. That is your A is 1. Your C is 1. It is 0. So 0 minus 4, definitely negative. So this is elliptic. So you can classify the second order equation. I am giving you another example. Determine the type.
Ma'am, hyperbolic.
Hyperbolic.
Hyperbolic, right. So this is very simple. So you will be able to do this. Fine. Now, okay, I have till 15 minutes left. So I can, okay.
Ma'am, can you please stop for today because we have lab from 12, so it will be difficult for us to because we have to join again before 12 11:50. So uh, I think
Okay.
it will be difficult for us.
Okay, next class, you have told me that you don't have any lab class or something like that, right? So next
Yes,
class
ma'am.
I can, okay,
You can
basically
continue after
mine,
12.
okay, okay. So I will start the method of separation. Basically, I think I will take two more class because you were saying that 27th was your last class. So I will have only two classes. So I think I would be able to finish before within the two classes. Okay, so next class at 10 a.m. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.